Hussbus, bus stop. JP Hussey, owner of the Hussey Team Mortgage Advisors, with this week's Hussbus, bus stop. Today, I want to talk a bit about recasting. All right. First, I want to talk about what it is, and then why it could be an important tool for you if you're looking to buy a house, because you have to be pretty creative in this market. All right. So the first thing is recasting, right? Is when you take a lump sum. You already have the house, all right? You have a mortgage, you have a loan, and you go to your servicer and you give them a lump sum of money, and then what they do is they redo your payment. They re-amortize your payment, okay? So what some people don't know, so if you already have a home and you come into some money, all right, and you already have a loan and a mortgage, the whole thing, right? And you say, you know what? I'm going to take 50 grand, 75 grand, 100 grand. I'm going to put it towards the balance, the principal balance of my loan, and voila, something happens. Well, if you were to do that, right, if you just go and you make a principal balance lump sum payment, okay, all it's going to do is lower your balance. It's not going to actually change your payment, which a lot of people think will happen, right? You can give a lump sum payment whenever you want. Some people do it every month, an extra $5, an extra $50, $100 to pay it down quicker, but your payment doesn't change, okay? If you want to do that, you have to do a recast, okay? And that's when you go to the servicer. You probably have to call them. Each servicer is different. They're going to have different rules. There may be a $100 fee, right? But they're going to take the money, all right? They're going to go find that loan. They're going to pull it out of the big bundle of loans, right? Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, conventional type loans. They're going to go into there, pull that one out, redo the loan, all right? And re-amortize it to lower your payment, all right? Usually I only have one shot at this, okay? Can't just do it every month all the time. Usually have one shot at this, so you know, okay? So that's what recasting is. It's not just giving money and okay, your payment's going to change, principal balance lump sum. You actually have to go through a little bit of a process. It's not that bad. We've helped a lot of clients do it with their mortgage servicer and give the directions. Probably will take like 30, 45 days. But hey, if your payment's dropping significantly, maybe it's something to do, okay? For very budget, on a monthly basis, budget savvy people, okay? Now, here's how it could be used as a tool when you're buying a house. Here's an example, all right? You own a house already, okay? But we know in this market, having a contingency such as you needing to sell your house to buy another house is very, very hard to get your offer accepted. Okay, it is if you have contingencies like that. All right. So if you qualify, a lot of people will buy the new home before selling their old one, and then afterwards sell the old one, take the money, right? The whole thing. All right. Now you have to qualify for this. That's the first thing. But a lot of people aren't in that position. A lot of their equity, right? A lot of their money is tied up in the equity in the home that they already have, right? And maybe they don't want to get a home equity line, or they don't have enough equity, whatever it is, okay? So here's how recasting can be a tool for you, all right? Number one, we've been saying this for years. You do not need to put 20% down unless you have to qualify. A lot of different things. It's a complex puzzle. But what you can do is you say, JP, I love this house, but I only have enough money within my budget here for about 5% down, okay? So what we say is, let's take that 5%, all right? Let's go buy this other home, all right? Keep your old one for a minute. But JP, with the 5% down, my payment is like $1,000 more than I really want to spend or afford per month. Okay, so let's have a plan here. Let's go get this house non-contingent, all right? Not having to sell my other home. You have enough cash here for 5% down. You buy the house, and then in a month or two, hopefully you sell the other house, right? Because it's so hard to get a house right now because there's not enough supply, which means when you go to sell your house, it's probably going to go pretty quick, all right? So you buy the house, 2 months, let's say it takes 2 months, 3 months. Sure, you're going to have higher payments. You're going to have 2 payments. You sell your other house. You take the money that you got from the sale of your other home, and then look, you go to your mortgage servicer and you do a recast to drop it down to where you want it to be. All right. And most loan officers, I hope so, they can figure out what your payment's going to be if you recast later on. All right, running the numbers, working with someone that is budget savvy, all right, that knows what they're talking about, all right, that listens to you and hears what your goals are, right, will be able to figure out, here's the first step, buy it here, got to hold it a couple months, here's what it will be later on, all right? So it's a couple steps, all right? A little bit harder to buy a house nowadays. So at least you know the information, you have another tool, right, in your tool belt that you can feel comfortable with and confident with when you go after a house, all right? Because I know it's weird right now, but it's usually always a good time to buy a house. People always need houses. You're sick of your old one. You have an extra kid. You got to buy a bigger house. Whatever it is, all right? It's always a good time to buy a house, all right? But to buy in this market, you got to have some different options, and you got to get creative. I hope you have a great day. If you need anything, let us know. Hussbus, bus stop.